lady in the box says it's 7 a.m. here on the East Coast. Time once again for the Morning Brew. This is Scott, W2BLT in Buffalo. I'll be joined today by Dick, WB2JPQ in Eden. And on the log today, we woke up Kevin out in Portland a little early, KE7K. Your buddy looks bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, so we're not going to worry about that. This is net number 1009 for those of you keeping score. And just a couple reminders this morning at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. We have the 20-meter net with Roger and whoever else he's got in there this morning with him. That's a 14.317, I believe, give or take a couple. So come join Roger and everybody on the 20-meter net. Hopefully propagation is good. Question of the day is, the last time you had eggs, how were they cooked? I don't care how you like them. I want to know the last time you had them, how they were cooked. And with that, let me acknowledge the text check-ins, and then we'll take our mobiles. We had KC2NJV Wayne, KA8BYU Roy, K4 GDS Gil, KQ4 UWF Brad, KD9YUZ Jimmy, BA3 GLJ Greg, KQ9 KX Paul, D3 or N3 DQD Ray, W2 KDC, and KM4WZD. We'll get to you folks shortly. But now let's take the mobiles. If you're mobile, and please only if you're mobile, come with your call sign twice and slowly. It's not a race. Kilo Zulu 4 Juliet November. Kilo Zulu 4 Juliet November mobile. Kilo 4 Kilo Zulu Zulu KK4 KZZ mobile. November 2, Zulu Victor November, and 2 ZDN. 1 Juliet Papa Delta, Kilo Charlie 1 Juliet Papa Delta. W8 NJT, Whiskey 8 November Juliet Tango. Let me recognize who we have here. We have W8NJT Nick in Toledo, KC1 JPD Jeffrey, N2ZVN Alan, KK4KZZ Mark, and KZ4JN Anders. Any other mobiles before we run these? Please come now. Whiskey F0UGY, Kilo Foxtrot 0, Uniform Golf Yankee, Jason, Minnesota. Kilo Romeo 4, Tango Lima Hotel. Kilo Romeo 4, Tango Lima Hotel. Alright, let's hold it up there for just a moment. We got KR4, TLH Tony, and Chiquapin, North Carolina. I butchered that one. We had a station coming out of Minnesota. The one in Minnesota, could you come back with your call sign twice, please? KF0UGY, Kilo Foxtrot 0, Uniform Golf Yankee. Alrighty, I got KF0. After the KF0, I didn't get it. Could you give it to me again, please? Uniform Golf Yankee. Alrighty, we got you, Jason. And there was a station that began with whiskey. If I didn't acknowledge you and your station starts with whiskey, please come now again. Whiskey 8, Sierra Tango Juliet. Whiskey 8, Sierra Tango Juliet. Mobile. Alrighty, we got you, Steve. Alright, let's run these mobiles here. First up, a KZ4JN, Anders down in Gainesville, Florida. Good morning. And the last had eggs. How were they cooked?
Good morning, Scott, and everyone else. Finally Thursday on the other side of the hump. All right, so eggs. I'm an over easy kind of guy, and that's the way it was cooked. So, and I appreciate you doing. This is Kilo Zulu 4, Juliet November. Back to you.
Alrighty, thank you, Anders. Over easy it is. Have a great day, and thanks for stopping by. KK4, KZZ, Mark down in Satsuma, Florida. Top of the morning to you.
Morning, happy Thursday. Hopefully today's a good day. And I had them scrambled. They were all mixed in with other stuff, so scrambled in. And hope everyone has a good day. Sending it back. KK4 KZZ.
Thanks, Mark. Happy motoring. Appreciate you stopping by. And twos, that BN, Allen in Kendall, New York. Good morning.
Good morning, Scott. Everyone on in that tonight. Easy over. Everyone have a great Friday Eve. Actually, ZBN that tonight.
Thank you, Alan. Have a good day. KC1 JPD Jeffrey up in Milton, Vermont. Good morning.
Scott, Vicky, and everyone on the net. Last eggs I had was in a fried egg sandwich. They were over. Hope everyone has a wonderful day. KC1 JPD back to that.
Hey, Jeffrey. Thanks for joining us. W8 NJT Nick down in Toledo, Ohio. Good morning.
Anybody on the net? Last batch of eggs from me.
Well, Nick, I didn't get that. I'll come back to you in a minute. It sounds like you're in a bad area. W8STJ, Steve in Rochester Hills, Michigan. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Scott. Good morning, Kevin. Everybody here on the Morning Brew. And last time I had eggs, they were scrambled. And with that, hope everybody has a safe and blessed day ahead. This is W8STJ.
All right, thanks for joining us, Steve, and have a fine day. Next up, we have a KF0UGY, Jason in Richmond, Minnesota. Looks like you're new to the system, and if you make your email public on QRZ, we'll get you out a welcome letter. Good morning, Jason, and the last time you had eggs, how were they cooked?
Well, probably about once a week. If I can get the wife to make an omelet, that's what we shoot for. Just a basic ham and cheese omelet.
Sounds good, Jason. And we're here every Monday through Friday, 7 to 9 a.m. Eastern Time. Don't be a stranger. Appreciate you joining us. Let's go back up and see if Nick in Toledo, Ohio, W8NJT is in a better spot. Good morning, Nick. Alrighty. Thank you, Nick. Frog in a pond it is. Have a good day. KR4 TLH Tony in North Carolina, and you got to pronounce that name for me.
Good morning, Scott, and the rest of the crew. And you've done a pretty good job of it. It's actually Chinquapin. It's pronounced Chinquapin. And
over easy. I have to go with over easy for me. KR4, Tango Lima Hotel. Well, alrighty, Tony. Chinkopin it is. Have yourself a good day, and thanks for joining us. Let me acknowledge another text check-in we got here. We had W3CBE Chuck. Let's go to the top of this list. This is W2BLT. Let's go to KC2NJB. Morning, Wayne. And the last time you had eggs, how were they cooked?
Good morning, Scott. KC2NJB. Probably, I think, in the last 2 weeks, and it was sunny side up. Have a great day.
Thank you, Wayne. Appreciate you joining us. And sunny side up it is. Next up, the man who checked into the Morning Brew more than anybody. KA8BYU, Roy in Blaisdell. Good morning, Roy.
Last time I had him was a kielbasa, Swiss, and onion omelet. And that was pretty good. Back to you.
That does sound good. Have a good day, Roy, and thanks for joining us as always. Next up, KD4 and GDS, Gil in Orlando, Florida. Good morning.
Good morning, Scott, Kevin, Dick, and everyone else on the brew, and thanks to everyone that checked in with me last time. The open night mic certainly had a good time. Last time I had eggs, they were poached and covered. They should be. K4 GDS, back to net.
Already, Gil. Poached it is. Have yourself a good day. Don't work too hard. KQ4, UWF, Brad down in St. Petersburg, Florida. Good morning.
Good morning from sunny St. Petersburg, Florida, where life does not begin until after the second cup of espresso. For me, it's the utilitarian side scrambled. KQ4 UWF.
Hey, Brad, scrambled it is. Thanks for joining us and have a good day. KD9YUZ, Jimmy in Wakarusa, Indiana. Good morning.
Good morning, Scott and Dick and everybody out there listening in. Over easy for me, Scott. Have a great day. KD9YUZ, back to that.
All right, thanks for joining us, Jimmy. Appreciate it. Next up, VA3GLJ, Greg in Cartier, Ontario, Canada. Good morning, Greg.
Good morning, Scott. Good morning to the brew crew. Currently 54 degrees Fahrenheit or 12 degrees Celsius and rain up here. Answer to your question is scrambled eggs. Everybody have a great day. VA3GLJ, back to net.
Thank you, Greg. You can send some of that cool weather south if you'd like. Have a great one. KQ9 at KX, Paul in LaPointe, Wisconsin. Good morning.
Oh, good morning. The last eggs I had were pickled with lots of salt and pepper. Have a great day. KQ9KX.
I'm sorry, could you give me that answer again? I was doing something that I probably shouldn't have.
Pickled eggs. I would imagine that's the same as hard boiled, but pickled afterwards.
I'll go with pickled. That was good. Let's see, who did I miss up at the top here? No, I got everybody. Got Wayne right up at the top. Let's see here. N3 DQD, Ray in Beaver, Pennsylvania.
Scott and the rest of the crew in there this morning. So the last time I had eggs, they were in a casserole with bacon and cheddar cheese. Back to Neb. This is M3DQD.
Casserole it is. Thanks for joining us, Ray. Have a good day. Next up, Dennis, W2KDC.
Good morning to everyone on the brew. Scrambled is the only way I like my eggs, and it's the only way I ever have them. So scrambled it is. W2KDC, back to you.
Oh, there we go. Alrighty, Dennis, scrambled it is. Thanks for joining us. KM4, WZD, Joe in Claremont, Florida. Good morning.
Good morning, Scott. Good morning, Kevin. Good morning to the crew. Scrambled it. Not my preference. I like something a little bit more complicated, but scrambled was on the menu, so that's what I had. Take care, all. 73 KM4 WZD. Back to net.
Joining us. Let me acknowledge some more check-ins here, and we had Bill, Kate. Good morning, Chuck, and the question of the day is, the last time you had eggs, how were they cooked?
Scott, everybody. Put me for scramble there, Scott. Have a great day, W3CDE.
Thanks, Chuck. Appreciate you joining us, as always. Next up, the host, one of your hosts on the open mic night here on the East Coast Reflector, KE2 EDS, Mark in Elma. Good morning.
Scott, good morning, Kevin, or evening if it is evening out that way, Kevin. I do like scrambled eggs in the morning, and I pretty much mix in anything that is laying around in the refrigerator. Have a great day, KE2 EDS.
Alrighty, thank you, Mark. Appreciate you joining us and all you do for the system. Next up, N2BH, one of your hosts here on the Morning Brew. Our buddy Bill in Palmyra, New York. Good morning, Bill.
Hey, good morning, Scott, Kevin, Mark, everybody else. Put me down for scrambled as well. M2BH.
Alrighty, Bill, you guys got me thinking now just how I'm going to make my eggs when I get done here. Next up, N8HLN, Mike, Grosse Pointe Park, Michigan. Good morning, Mike. Good morning, Scott and the crew. From Dakota, Michigan, we're at 64 degrees and cloudy and overcast. Last time I had eggs, they were over easy, and the rest of the group, in there, and you have yourself a great day. Next up, one of our facilitators and one of your hosts on the 40 meter net, I know, 40 or 20, I'm not sure, I get confused. W2RBC, normally from West Seneca. I think we're talking to him from the shores of Lake Ontario. Good morning, Randy.
Good morning, Scott, Vicky, and everyone on the Morning Brew. No, I'm back in the West again.
I had a 50-50 chance, I suppose. Have a good day, Randy. Thanks for joining us. Last on this list, one of your hosts here on the Morning Brew from Britain, Michigan, K8BAC. Good morning, Al.
Good morning, Scott. Brew crew. Hope everybody's having a good Thursday. I believe the question of the day is, how do I like my eggs? Over medium. Well, it's a big slab of bacon and nice hot coffee. That's a Willie toast. That sounds pretty good, to tell you the truth. Hope everybody's having a great one. Back to you, Scott. KABAC.
Alrighty, thank you, Al. But was that was that how it was cooked last time you had them?
Oh yeah. In fact, I think last time I really had eggs was at the breakfast before we took off to Niagara Falls a couple weeks ago. So, all right, back to you.
Anybody anywhere would like to join us, please come with your call sign twice and slowly.
Kilo, Echo 2, Charlie, Charlie, Kilo. Kilo, Echo 2, Charlie, Charlie, Kilo.
And Kilo, Charlie, 0. Echo, Queen, Alpha. In and out. Kilo, Charlie, 0. Echo, Queen, Alpha. I got a haste.
November Yankee
Bravo 2,
Uniform
Papa,
Sierra.
Oscar, Bravo,
November
Global.
Yankee 1, Uniform Sierra.
N5 GRT, N5 GRT, in and out.
Kilo, Charlie 3, Foxtrot, Golf, Delta. Kilo, Charlie 3, Foxtrot, Golf, Delta.
Number Alpha 2, Bravo, NA 2B.
Foxtrot, Victor, Alpha 3, Charlie, Romeo, Foxtrot.
November 4, Romeo Hotel Echo. November 4, Romeo Hotel Echo.
Kilo 2, Tango, Victor. Kilo 2, Tango, Victor.
Kilo Charlie 3, Lima Alpha Victor. Kilo Charlie 3, Lima Alpha Victor.
Good morning.
KR4 CKC, KR4 CKC.
Victor, Kilowatt 1, Juicy Tomato. VK1, Jersey Tomato. VK1JT, Canberra, Australia.
Alrighty, let's hold it up there for a moment. Let me acknowledge who we got here, and we missed a couple. We had VK1JT, John, KR4CKC, Bill, KC3LAD, Mike, K2TB, Bob, VK2DY, Robert. We had KO4QMM, Roger. We had NA2B, Charlie and Birdie. 3CRF, Bern, KC3FGD, Ray. N5 GRT, George in San Diego was in and out. We had KC0EQA, Douglas. N5 GI, Rick. W9AFK, Adam was via the text line. We had, let's see, I got KC0EQA. We had W5BEO, Doug via the text. And, what did we miss in there? There was a station with a US. Could you come back with your call sign, please?
Yeah, NY1US, NY1US, Norman, South Wales.
November 4, Romeo Hotel Echo. November 4, Romeo Hotel Echo.
Kilo Echo 2, Charlie, Charlie, Kilo, Kilo, Echo 2, Charlie, Charlie, Kilo, mobile.
Inspire DRT, inspire DRT, in and out.
November 2, India, Kilo. November 2, India, Kilo.
All right, let's hold up there for a moment. I did recognize in there we had N4RHE. That's my buddy Roger down in Fort Lauderdale. We had N2ISK Bob in Woodbridge. VK1JT. We're still missing a couple. If I didn't acknowledge you and you tried to check in, please come now with your call sign twice.
Kilo, Echo 2, Charlie, Charlie, Kilo. Kilo, Echo 2, Charlie, Charlie, Kilo, mobile.
NY1 US, NY1 US.
KC5CZX. Spartan is in and out today, please.
November 8, Romeo Whiskey Foxtrot, that's N8RWF. Please check me in and out, that's in and out. Good morning.
Kilo, Charlie 2, Papa Echo Tango, KC2, PET.
All right, let me go back up the list here. Yes, we did. We got KC2, PET, Ross and Alden. We had N8, RWF, Bill and Trenton was in and out. Daryl and Lubbock, KC5CZX was in and out this morning. Then we had Roger, Roger, Bob, John, Bill, Mike, Bob, Roger. Let's go to run this list and then we'll pick up who we missed here. Let's go to, we got one guy in a mobile, well, who is mobile? DA3 CRF, Vern, up the water down Ontario, Canada. Good morning. And the question of the day is, last time you had eggs, how were they cooked?
Good morning, Scott and everybody on the Brew Crew. Thanks for picking me up out for a walk. It's going to be a warm one. It's already 78. Yeah, it'd be nice to have some cool weather. Hopefully it'll arrive later. In terms of the question of the day, Scott, I like my eggs kind of the way I am, hard-boiled. That's the way I had them last time, and I'm dossing you. I do like them hard-boiled, but I'm a softie. Anyway, hope everyone has a good day. Thanks for doing it. DA3 CRF.
Alrighty, Vern, hard-boiled it is. Thanks for joining us. You have yourself a good day. Let's go to the top of this list. W5VEO, Doug in Lubbock, Texas. Good morning.
Well, good morning to all on the Brew Crew from cooler than normal Texas. It's been wonderful this year. And last eggs was, I think, yesterday, and they were scrambled. So back to net, W5VEO mobile.
Thank you, Doug. Scrambled it is. Appreciate you joining us. N5, GI, Rick in the Villages in Florida. Good morning, Rick.
Good morning, Scott, Vicky, and the rest of the Brew Crew. It's a beautiful day here in the Villages today. 75 degrees with clear skies, although we're expecting some rain this afternoon, which is actually good. Saves on watering the plants. As for the question of the day, the last time I had eggs was yesterday. They were scrambled with a little bit of bacon bits in there and some cheese. So, of course, like my wife says, there's all eggs anyway are good eggs. So there you have it. Back to you, Scott. N5GI.
Well, thanks, Rick, and she's a smart woman, I tell you. Thanks for joining us. KE2 CCK, Matt in Frankfurt, New York. Good morning.
Sure. How are you
putting everybody on the net. I didn't realize that you got my call there because I didn't hear you acknowledge it. Didn't know if my repeater was down here or not. But my eggs usually over easy or scrambled is what I do there. All right. Well, this is KE2CCK back to net control. Everyone have a great morning.
Alrighty, thanks for joining us, Matt. We appreciate it. Have a great day. This is W2BLT. Next up, W9 ASK Adam Downers Grove, Illinois. Good morning.
Good morning, everyone. Hope everybody's having a great day. I would have to definitely go with scrambled, little tomato, little onion, a little cheese. This is W9K, back to Matt.
Thanks for joining us, Adam, and I've got some leftover onions from some hamburgers we did last night, so I might throw them into some eggs this morning here. Have a great day. KC0EQA, Douglas in Hastings, Nebraska. Good morning.
So good morning, Bill and Vicky. This is KC0EQA. As far as eggs and stuff, I go with scrambled myself. But anyway, everything's going good. We got 63 degrees in Hastings here. We'll send it back to net.
Alrighty, thank you, Douglas. You have yourself a great day. Next up, Norm, NY1, US in South Wales, New York. Good morning, Norm.
Yeah, morning, Scott and Vicky and everybody on the brew crew. And last time I had my eggs, they were over easy. So everybody have a good day, and thank you, Scott. NY1 US.
Alrighty, thank you, Norm. Appreciate you joining us this morning. Have a great day. Next up, my buddy Ray, KC3FGD down in Elizabethtown, Pennsylvania. Good warm morning, Ray.
Yeah, good morning, Scott, and everyone on the brew. Yeah, it's going to be a hot one here today. Thank goodness no rain in the forecast. Yesterday morning I had an omelet, which is the way I like them all the time, and of course it wouldn't be complete without some of that wonderful Lancaster County scrapple. Everyone have a wonderful day. Back to Scott at Net Control.
Good morning.
Alrighty, Ray, and good morning to you as well there in the background. Appreciate you joining us this morning. Have a good one. Next up, NA2B, Charlie and Birdie down in Sun City Center, Florida. Morning, Charlie.
Well, good morning. There, young fella. Sounding really good this morning, Scott. And by the way, we certainly appreciate everything you do. 75 this morning, Tampa Bay. Expect a little rain later today. It's that time of year. Response to the question, perfect question for the day. Just finished the ham and cheese omelet. Thanks for what you do. Back to that, NA2B.
Charlie, I tell you what, when I come up with a question, it's sitting on the front porch with a nice cup of coffee and EHD at about 6 o'clock in the morning. Have a great day. Hope you and Birdie enjoy it. Next up, my buddy Roger and the host of the 20-meter net here on East Coast Reflector, which is 10 o'clock this morning. KO4 QMM, Roger in Umatilla, Florida.
Good morning, Mr. Scott. And I do believe Kevin's there logging, doing a fine. And you can put me down for the last ones I made were scrambled. I always have to have some scrambled eggs before I start my CQ, and you know what I'm saying? And on that note, we're going to have the 20-meter net, 10 a.m., 14.317, give or take a kilohertz. We'll see how the POTA guys are doing this morning. And our question today, since all this hot heat, I thought it would be a good one to find out how many people got an Antarctica contact. So that'll be that. Thanks, Scott, for getting me in there. See y'all. KO4QMM, Roger, clear.
Oh, thank you for joining us, Roger, and hopefully conditions will be right for us this morning. Next up, K2TV, Bob in Fairfax, Virginia. Good morning.
Good morning, Scott. Good morning to the Brew Crew. Well, for me, it's scrambled eggs. In fact, I think that's going to be the next project, is to make some scrambled eggs from me and the SWL here. Everyone have a good day. This is K2TV.
All right, thank you, Bob. You have yourself a great day and enjoy your scrambled eggs. Let's go to Mike, KC3LAV, down in beautiful Lititz, Pennsylvania. Good morning.
Yes, sir. Good morning, Scott. Thank you for the kind accolades. It's a wonderful day here in beautiful downtown Warwick Township, Lancaster County, Pennsylvania. This is Kilo Charlie 3, Lima Alpha Victor. Beautiful green grass, outstanding. And yes, last time we had eggs was over hard with scrapple, cheese, and Texas Pete. KC3LAV, back to net. Thank you very much. Great question.
Oh, you must live close to that fella up there in Elizabethtown. Have a great day, Mike. Appreciate you joining us. All right, let's go to KR4, CKC Bill in Okahumpka, Florida. Good morning.
Put me down for Eggs Benedict and a mess of hash browns on the side. Made them last Sunday. KR4, CKC, y'all have a good day.
Eggs Benedict. Oh, I haven't had that in a while. That sounds good. Thanks for joining us, Bill. We appreciate it. Have a great day. Next up, VK1JT, John in Ainsliac, Australia. Good morning, John.
Yes, good morning to the Brew Crew and everybody, and Net Control. I hope everybody as well. Firstly, Eggs Benedict, sunny side up and running. And the second, Alex. That station asked if we contacted anybody in Antarctica. Well, I've worked Radio Lima 1, Alpha November Charlie. That's Alex, and he's down there in Vostok Base in Antarctica. So, yeah. Nailed it on both cases there. Back to Net Control VK1, Juicy Tomato from Foxtrot, Cold Canberra.
Juicy tomato. That's beautiful. Have a great day, John. Thanks for joining us. Next up, N2ISK, Bob in Woodbridge, New Jersey. Good morning, Bob.
Morning, Scott and crew. Alright, yeah, well, the answer is, my last one was scrambled. I had early morning skin surgery and went to the nearby IHOP for breakfast, and it was very good. Scrambled eggs and bacon and the whole thing. But I have a freak about things like pickled, pickled smoking, pickled eggs. I don't. I really haven't tried it. Yeah, since the outlaw of the original fermented dill pickles in the pickle barrels in the storage here, I make my own, so, well, that's me. So, everybody have a good day.
Enjoy again.
Alrighty. Thank you. Appreciate you joining us and have a great day. Next up, Roger, N4RAG, down in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Top of the morning, Roger.
W2BLT, and the rest of the day to yourself, handsome. And the Tuesday check 18. Last night, soft boiled with fresh baby spinach, Georgia sweet Vidalia onion, and American brie cheese. A regular fare at my Ponderosa. November 4, Roger Ham enthusiast. Return.
Alrighty, thank you, Roger. Always a pleasure. Let's see, this is W2BLT. Let's go to KC2PET. Ross in Alden, New York. Good morning, Ross. Last time you had eggs, how were they cooked?
Good morning, Scott, everybody, Brew Crew. It's a beautiful morning. 5 into pecan breeze. You could put me down for scrambled eggs. And the second would be the deviled eggs. Back to you, Scott. Thanks for all that you do. KC2PET.
Alrighty, Ross, scrambled it is. Thank you for joining us, my friend. VK3DMJ, Dave, Bairnsdale, Victoria, Australia. Let's see, I would say good evening.
Victoria, Delta Mike Juliet. Good morning and good evening, Scott, and everyone on the home brew this morning. Hope your day has started off well. I had my last lot of eggs this morning and had them over easy with a little bit of bacon on a nice piece of sourdough. Didn't have eggs most mornings, but yeah, I do like them over easy. Back to you, Scott. Net control, Victoria 3, Delta Mike Juliet.
Alrighty, thank you, Dave. Appreciate you joining us. Let's go to James in Spring, Texas. Alpha 5 at JW. Good morning, James.
Well, good morning, Scott and Kevin. Thank y'all for running the net this morning and trying to keep us in line. I can't imagine doing that. That's got to be quite the task. This is Alpha 5 Juliet Whiskey Mobile. James in Spring, Mobile into Houston for work today. It's going to be another hot day in July for Houston, but that's all right. At least we're not supposed to get any of that rain from that tropical storm that's going towards New Orleans. So we get a little reprieve. To the question at hand, I'm going to give a +1 for Eggs Benedict. That is my all-time favorite way to have eggs, but I really like it on Holland Rust as opposed to some people do it on English muffins. I like the crunch of that Holland Rust. So that's the way I like it, and if anybody's making Eggs Benedict this morning, just let me know, and I will call into work and head that direction. With that, I'll say, 7-3, hand it back to Ned. Everybody have a blessed day and stay safe out there. This is Alpha 5 Juliet Whiskey Mobile. We'll be monitoring.
I knew you liked Eggs Benedict, but boy, you really like Eggs Benedict. Have a great day, James. Appreciate you joining us. Let's go to KW4SOG, Mike in Huntsville, Alabama. Good morning. W4SOG, Mike in Huntsville. Are you still with me? With nothing heard, we'll move right along. VK2, DY, Robert in Kellyville Ridge, New South Wales, Australia. Good evening, Robert.
Good evening to you. Good evening to me. From me, good morning to you. We got it right. About 9 degrees, which is 48 Fahrenheit. We'll get a few degrees cooler than that, but the clouds are out, so it's going to stay warmer here. Anyway, when did I last eat eggs? Probably about 2 or 3 weeks ago. I only eat them when there's nothing else in the house to eat. And I haven't scrambled. But anyway, thank you for taking my check-in. DK2DY, back to that.
Alrighty, thank you, Robert. Appreciate you joining us as always. Alrighty, folks, let me acknowledge some of these text check-ins, and then we'll take some regular check-ins, and we'll run them all at the same time. We had KD2YUI, Charles, K4KU, Jason, KQ4UAM, Kevin, N0, CKV, Mark, KQ8U, Bob, KE2CXQ, Don, 82KP, Stephen. Who else do we have out there looking to join us? Please come twice and do it slowly, please.
Kilo 9, Delta Quebec, mobile. Kilo 9, Delta Quebec, mobile.
In and out. Good morning.
Victor Echo 3, Tango Golf, November. Victor Echo 3, Tango Golf, November. Tim, Windsor, Ontario, Canada.
Whiskey, Quebec. Kilo Delta 2, November Lima Mobile. KG2NL Mobile. In and out. Kilo 4, Delta India Yankee. Kilo 4, Delta India Yankee.
Hold up a minute there, folks. You're walking all over each other here. I got, who did I get? I got K9DQ, Alan, Clarkson, Michigan. Got DE3TGN, Tim up in Windsor. Got KD2NL, Chip in the mobile. And I got KK4 DIY, Eugene. And I got W7OMH, Mike in Wading River. I don't know if he was in and out, but we'll find out when we get to him. We had a station in there, sounded like a WQ. Could you come back with that call sign twice, please?
Whiskey, Quebec 8, Papa. Whiskey, Quebec 8, Papa. In and out.
November 5, Romeo Tango Charlie. N5, RTC, in and out.
DW388F, DW388F, in and out.
KJ5, Aero JJ. KJ5, Aero JJ. KJ5, Aero JJ. Yeah, 5VNL.
All right, let's hold it right up there. That last station, was that KI5, Victor November Lima?
Roger, roger. This is Keith in Trenton, Texas on the K5FRC channel, KI5VNL.
Alrighty, we got you, Keith, and we'll get back to you here shortly. We had KJ5LJJ Gregory out in Purvis, Mississippi. We had DW3HHF Joseph. N5RTC was in and out. And Nathaniel WQ8P was in and out down in Orlando. Thanks for joining us. I better go to the top and run this list before they get stale. The question of the day, everyone. The last time you had eggs, how were they cooked? This is W2BLT. Let's go to Charles, KD2YUI in Syracuse. Good morning, Charles.
Good morning, sir, and good morning, everybody listening in the Brew Crew. I am not in Syracuse today. I am in Berlin Center, Ohio, camping. And yesterday we had scrambled eggs but we put them into breakfast burrito with bacon and peppers and onions. It was very yummy. 73 all back to net control, KD2, YUY.
Thank you, Charles. Appreciate you joining us. Next up, one of your hosts on the open mic here on Wednesday nights, K4, KU, Jason in Atlanta, Georgia. Good morning, Jason.
Hey, good morning, Scott and Kevin and everybody else on the Morning Brew today. It's going to be pretty hot in Atlanta, and with that, it's a good day to have some scrambled eggs. This is K4KU. Back to you.
Every day is a good day to scramble an egg. Have a great day, Jason. Thanks for joining us. KQ4, UAM, Kevin in Interlaken, Florida. Good morning.
Good morning, Scott and the crew. It would be over easy and a bowl of grits. Appreciate everything y'all do on the net. KQ4, UAM, back to the net.
Alrighty, Kevin, you're the first one to mention grits this morning. Have a great day. M0, CKV, Mark in Plymouth, Minnesota. Morning, Mark.
Morning, Scott, Kevin, rest of the brew crew. I prefer a cheese omelet. And 0CKV back to net.
Thank you, Mark. Omelet it is. Next up, KQAU, Bob up in Ecorse, Michigan. Morning, Bob.
Morning, Scott and Brew Crew. I used to have a breakfast full of eating scrambled eggs on the weekend, but I like them over easy. When I go to the restaurant, which is very easy, everybody have a good day. I try to be on the 20 or 10. With you, back then.
There. Thanks, Bob. Appreciate you joining us. Have a good day. Next up, KE2 is CXQ, Don in Wayland, New York. Good morning.
Everyone hit the hit. Eggs I had last. I cooked an omelet with ham and cheese, tomatoes, and onions, and peppers, and it was really good. And I guess it's Thursday, the 10 o'clock show's on again, and back to that.
Alrighty, thank you, Don. Appreciate you joining us. Next up, 82 KP, Stephen in Brooklyn, New York. Good morning, Stephen.
Kevin and everyone on the brew crew. I had fried eggs yesterday, and I'm about to fry up another pair. Well, to me, if it doesn't have it, not breakfast. I hope everyone has a great day. This is AD2KD, back to net control.
Thank you, Stephen. Have yourself a fine day. K9DQ, Al in Clarkston, Michigan. Good morning.
Morning to everybody on the Brew Crew this morning. Cloudy, raining, hopefully it'll change. My favorite is sunny side up with a side up crispy bacon, hash browns, and hot sauce. Back to you, net control. This is K9GQ 73, everybody.
I thank you, Al. Have yourself a fine day. VE3TGN, Tim in Windsor, Ontario, Canada. Good morning, Tim. And the last time you had eggs, how were they cooked?
Good morning, Scott, and thank you, everybody. And I have every Sunday. I go to Jerry and Jenny's, and I have eggs easy over, and I have packed bacon, and I have sausage, home fries, and toast and coffee. There, every week on a Sunday morning, they're at Jerry and Jenny's diner there in New Dempsey, Ontario. There, so I'll talk to you there. It's a VE3TGN portable. Sir, talk to you right next control.
Hey, thank you, Tim. And I forgot about the back bacon. Good stuff. Thanks for joining us, Tim. KD2NL, Chip in Cincinnati, New York. Good morning.
Good morning, Scott. 50 and the rest of the crew. When I have eggs, I have them sunny side up with a bowl of grits. So I'll say 73, you all have a good day, and back to net. KD2NL Mobile.
Thank you, Chip. Have a good trip. KK4 DIY, Eugene in Homosassa, Florida. Good morning.
Good morning to you and everybody out there. Gene, KK4 DIY. And my favorite way to have eggs is scrambled, and I do it every day. I haven't had it yet this morning, but when I'm done with you, I'm going to go make some. KK4 DIY. Thanks a lot.
You have a good day, Gene. Next up, if he's still there, W7OMH, Mike in Wading River, New York. Good morning. Thought he might have been in and out. DW3HHF, Joseph in the Philippines. Good morning, Joseph. And the last time you had eggs, how were they cooked?
Good morning, Scott. Good morning, operations, and good evening here in the Philippines. This is DW388F, Joseph from Philippines. I eat hard-boiled eggs every day for the breakfast. So I eat early this morning. Have a great day ahead and evening here in the Philippines. 7 Restore. Thank you.
Alrighty, thanks for joining us, Joseph, and have a good day. Next up, KJ5, LJJ, Gregory in Purvis, Mississippi. Good morning.
Morning time, crew. Last time I had some eggs. They were fried over easy and with some grits, and that's how I enjoy them. Have a great day. Back to you, net control.
Well, thank you for joining us, Gregory, and you have yourself a good day. Next up, Keith at KI5 at VNL in Trenton, Texas. Looks like you're new to the system. Welcome.
Morning. I did not catch your call sign, but this is Keith, Kilo India 5 Victor November Lima in Trenton, Texas. I just fired up the radio this morning to our normal K5FRC channel that our club here, the Famous County Amateur Radio Club, uses, and which is the one we're talking about. Heard you guys and thought if I guess the band are coming in the stream.
thanks for joining us, Keith. We appreciate it. And don't be a stranger. We're here every Monday through Friday, 7 to 9 a.m. Eastern Time. All right, that's going to do it for me, folks. Let me acknowledge some text check-ins here that we had, and we'll let Dick run them. We got KF0PCZ, W2AJR Andy, KD3EYR Greg, and W8WHK Bill in North Fort Myers, Florida. Thanks to everybody that checked in with me today. Everybody have a fine day. This is W2BLT. It's all yours, Dick.
Well, thank you, Scott. Front porch did you good this morning. Another breakfast question. This is Dick, everybody, WB2JPQ. A pleasure to be joined by Kevin, KE7K from Portland this morning. Vicky's on assignment today. She's not with us. Let's take some mobiles. Mobile check-ins. Call signs twice and slowly.
WD4HMP, Whiskey Delta 4, Hotel Mike Papa Mobile, Austin, Texas.
Whiskey Alpha 3, Tango Tango. Whiskey Alpha 3, Tango Tango. Wait, Papa Romeo Oscar, 08 Papa Romeo Oscar.
Good morning, and the question this morning is, the last time you had eggs, how were they cooked?
KFA, Detroit, Rock City, Rochester.
Looking for WD4HMP in Fort Worth, Texas.
Sir, good morning, everybody. Last time I had my eggs, they were over easy. I had them with toast and some bacon. First time on the net. Just want to say good morning, everybody around the world and over here from Texas this morning. My name is Dante, and just want to wish everybody a good day. This is WD4HMP.
Glad to have you with us this morning, Dante. And we're here every morning from 7 to 9 on weekdays except for holidays. Morning, Mike, WA3TT, Mobile.
Thanks, Dick. Poached is the last time I had them. WA3TT, back to net control.
Poached it is for Mike. How about you, John? KC8ARO. KC8ARO. Are you still with us, John? Mark him one and done, Kevin. Let's take some radio check-ins. Radio check-ins, and we'll work the text in as well. Anybody, anywhere, twice, and the word this morning is slowly, as Scott would say.
W5DBS, Whiskey 5, Delta Bravo Sierra. 2, CJM, W2, CJM Mobile. 2,
N5TIN.
Kilo,
November
Charlie
5.
2. Oh. KF8, DIC, KF8, Detroit, Rock City, Rochester.
Charlie Whiskey Foxtrot. IWN. 82 IWN. This is Kilo 6, Lima, November, India, K6LNI, and I am in and out. Kilo Bravo 8, Whiskey November Foxtrot. Kilo Bravo 8, Whiskey November Foxtrot. And I will also be in and out today.
W2KJV, W2KJV.
All right, let me hold up here for a minute. Good morning to Tony. We got you. We got Tim in Windsor, Ontario. We got Jamie. Good morning to you. Lancelot in Hayward, California was in and out along with Jamie. And I think that was that you, Tim? I believe it was IWN. It was a KC2 IWN. Was that you, Tim? Thought I recognized your voice in there. Kilo Delta 2, India Whiskey November. Good morning, Dick. Didn't have it. My mistake. Kevin had it. And CWF. We need the prefix for CWF. Kilo. Yeah, baby. Is that KF8CWF? You're kind of noisy. CWF. We'll give that a try. I'll come back to you. Maybe you're in a bad spot if you're coming in through the GM repeater. Good morning to Jack in Rochester, Michigan. And just before Jack, there was a KC2. The KC2 only.
KHT, Kilo Charlie 2, Kilo Hotel Tango.
We got you, Henry, and we got Stephen N5TIN, if that's correct. Good morning to Charles. You're in Mobile. I'll get to you in just a second, along with David in Houston, W5DBS. Let me go right to Charles. Good morning, Charles. W2CJM.
Dick, Vicky, everybody on the crew. Yes, I think my eggs fried, and as I'm having my breakfast as I'm driving. Thank you guys for doing the net. Have a great day.
I do remember those days, Charles. How about David, W5DBS in Houston, Texas? Good morning.
Good morning, everybody on the Brew crew. Last Sunday after church, we went to a wonderful deli in Houston. I ordered corned beef hash, and they put 2 scrambled eggs on the top. So, scrambled eggs for me in Houston, Texas. This is W5DBS. Good morning. Back to the net.
Well, it sounds good, David. Let me do a couple more here, and then I'll go pick up some text check-ins. Good morning to Stephen, N5TIN. Looks like you're new to the system. Good morning. Yes, sir. New here, N5TIN. It's a beautiful morning here in Central Texas. Watching the sun come up and the deer graze around my property here. Question today, well, I guess my favorite eggs would be migas. For those of you unfamiliar, that's scrambled with onion, fresh jalapenos, corn tortillas, and some good Mexican cheese. And with that, I'll turn it back to net control, N5TIN. Steven, do you go by Steven or Steve? We can shorten your name here, first time in. I prefer Steve. Thank you. It will be known as Steve. It looks like you do not have a current email address on your QRZ.com page, so you might want to address that when you get a chance. Put an email address in and our system will send you a welcome letter. Let me do one more and then we'll go back to these text check-ins. Let's pick up Henry, Islip, New York, KC2KHT. Good morning, Henry. Henry, KC2H or KHT. We'll mark Henry one and done. Let's go up to David in St. Louis, Missouri via the text line. KF0PCZ, good morning. Zero PCZ. David, are you still with us? That will mark him one and done. Kevin, my buddy Andy, double get 2AJR. Good morning.
Good morning, Dick. Listening to all these people with their breakfast, I'm hungry again. I'm going to go get second breakfast. Last time I had eggs, they were sunny side up. Rest of the day is work, and then we're going to play some radio tonight. 7-3, I'll have a, maybe it's, Ask an L will be an L, or maybe we'll check that out. Whiskey 2 Alpha Juliet Romeo. Catch you later, Dick.
Yes, tonight is Ask the Elmer Be an Elmer night. Thank you for reminding me. I didn't do any announcements at the top of my hour. But Ask the Elmer Be an Elmer tonight at 8 o'clock, especially for our new amateurs. Come in, join us. Good discussion. A lot of camaraderie. 8 o'clock, East Coast Reflector Zoom room. Thanks, Andy. KB3EYR. Good morning to you, Greg.
Yes, good morning, Dick, and everyone on the Brew Crew this morning. This is KB3EYR, and last time I had eggs yesterday, I had a sausage and cheese omelet. So, hope everyone has a great day. Back to Next Control.
An omelet does sound good. What about you, Bill? North Fort Myers, Florida. Going down to the clubhouse this morning, you had donuts, I'll bet.
Donuts are tomorrow, Friday, every Friday morning. Donuts and coffee. But the last time beautiful weather here this morning. Absolutely gorgeous. But, last time I had breakfast with eggs, with scrambled eggs, with corned beef hash, and home fry. And since it was a bagel place, there was a bagel with cream cheese on the side. And that was good. There's something about hash that really adds to the breakfast. And I got a doctor's appointment this morning, so I'm just waiting to head over there, and they take some blood. All the time taking blood. I'm surprised got any left. Okay, this is WHK. Back to you, Dick. 7-3.
See, sir, I thought donuts were on Thursday. Good morning, Jack. Rochester, Michigan, KF8DRC.
Hey, everyone. I eat Amish eggs. I was gonna make sure it's cooked upside down. It's gotta be upside down, otherwise I won't eat them. With a good Canadian bacon. And that's all I have. KF8DRC.
We got you down for upside down. Thanks, Jack. Let's stick into Michigan. Let's go to Warren, Michigan. KF8CWF. Good morning, Brian. Brian, are you still with me this morning? KF8CWF. Heard Brian might have ran out of time. Good morning to you, Tim. KD2IWN, probably in Gowanda, New York. Good morning.
Hi, good morning, Dick. Kevin at the keyboard. Good to hear everybody out there. Nice start today here in Gowanda, New York. You are correct. Last time I had eggs, which is usually Sundays, because during the week I just don't have that kind of time, but Sundays I had over easy with bacon and rye toast. And just an FYI, Dick, the 444.175 is non-functioning. 73, KD2IWS.
Yeah, thanks, Tim. I was aware of that. Looks like that's offline, same as 39. Another Tim, Windsor, Ontario, VE3TCS. Morning, Tim. Hi, VE3TCS here. Last time I had eggs was Sunday morning with the SWL. We went out for a quick breakfast before a busy day, and I had toasted Western on brown. But my favorite breakfast with eggs is huevos and rancheros. I love Mexican food. Back to that. VE3TCS. Well, it might have been our first Mexican in here this morning, at least first Mexican for me. Let's go down to Tony, Homestead, Florida. Good morning, Tony.
Good morning, Dick. Good morning, Kevin. Everyone on the Morning Brew. Tony here in Homestead. It's 83 degrees Fahrenheit. Dick, the last time I had eggs, they were soft-boiled. Hope everyone has a great day. Back to you, Dick. W2KJV.
Soft-boiled it is, Tony. How about my friend Bill in Hobbs, New Mexico, KI5PMI. Good morning, Bill.
Good morning, Dick. Everybody on the brew. Last time I had eggs was scrambled in a burrito yesterday morning. Probably be another one this morning. So scrambled it is for me, sir. Rest of the day, just a little work, nothing fancy here. So hope everybody has a great day. KI5PMI. Back to net.
Well, scrambled it is. Let me acknowledge these text check-ins. I guess I'll run these text check-ins. We got Anna, Chuck, Scott, Leo, and Jeff in Perrysburg, Ohio. Jeff, why don't you start us out here with these texts, KG8QP. Once again, for everybody, our question is, well, the last time you had eggs, how were they cooked? And this is Dick, WB2JPQ, along with Kevin, KE7K, on the log this morning.
Good morning, Dick and Kevin and everybody else on the brew. Last Sunday morning, I had an omelet with chorizo and pepper jack cheese. Can't go wrong with that. For that, everybody have a great day. KJ back in it.
Good. Thanks, Jeff. Leo, down in Fort Lauderdale, K4ITA.
Morning, Dick. I hope you hear me well. I'm driving. Good morning. It was on the border. Avocado sauce, and they were poached. Hard poached. Poached hard. Very good. K4ITA, back to net. Bye.
Thank you, Leo. We got you down for poached this morning. How about Scott, Lincoln, Nebraska, N7RVN?
World? Boy, as far as eggs, it's kind of a stretch for me. It's been a whole whopping hour and a half. I had an omelet with cheese and a little bit of shrimp. And boy, was it good. Anyway, that's all I got. We're trying to stay warm and dry and safe today. And 7RVN.
Omelet it is. Scott, our friend Chuck in Lancaster. Good morning, Chuck. Double get 2 EM.
Good morning, Dick and the rest of the brew crew. Eggs, last time I had them was yesterday morning, and I had them sort of like a scrambled omelet with cheese and bacon bits in it, and it comes out really nice. Back to net, W2EM.
Probably not eating as much since Joe went home, Chuck. I know he told me the other day, I'm sure he's in it, told me the other day he misses eating early. He did enjoy his time with you. Thank you. Good morning, Diana. KD3AJN. How's everything in your world, Anna?
Good morning, Dick and Kevin and the crew in there this morning. Everything's great in my world. I had a bacon and egg casserole last week, and it was really yummy. 83 AJN.
Oh, bacon and egg casserole. You should have seen Scott. He was licking his lips, Anna, in the Zoom room. Thumbs up from Scott. Good job. There we go. Good morning, Jim. Hope to see you tonight. KD3ATQ.
Good morning, Dick, Kevin, and the brew crew. Do my best tonight. Life's been happening, Dick. I don't know. Last time I had eggs, they were scrambled. That would have been this morning. And back to net control, KD3ATQ.
Jim, we'll do what we can here. Let's take some radio check-ins. I got Ron WA2WWK and Scott from Memphis KY4MB. Put you guys on hold for just a minute. Let me take a few radio check-ins here. Equal up the scoreboard. Anybody anywhere? Twice and slowly. This is Dick WB2JPQ.
November
Delta
0, Lima,
Whiskey 3.
Uniform Victor. November 0, Lima, Uniform Victor.
Delta Whiskey 3, Hotel Lima India. Delta Whiskey 3, Hotel Lima India. Alpha 8,
Kilo, Romeo 4, Bravo, Alpha Delta. Kilo, Romeo 4, Bravo, Alpha Delta. Victor Alpha 3, Kilo, Tango, Juliet. Victor Alpha 3, Kilo, Tango, Juliet, Gemini.
Kilo Juliet 5, India Mike Whiskey. Kilo Juliet 5, India Mike Whiskey.
Kilo
Kilo,
Bravo 5,
Victor, Tango, Tango.
Kilo Bravo 5, Sierra Alpha, Victor Juliet Alpha.
Kilo Quebec 4, Uniform Zebra Golf, KQ4, UZG.
Kilo Echo 8, Sierra Mike November, KE8 SMN.
Kilo Oscar 4, Foxtrot Bravo Mike. Kilo Oscar 4, Foxtrot Bravo Mike. Let me hold up there. Good morning, Jose and St. Cloud for FTL. Morning,
Kilo
Jeff from
Alpha
Rochester
8,
Hills,
Foxtrot
Michigan.
Romeo Kilo.
KQ4UZG. We got you, Ken. We got Jason, KB5SAV. Mike's Problem Shell Bruce from Kissimmee, KK4VTT. I guess you're going to stick with us this morning. You're probably mobile. We'll get you mobile. We got Robert from Houston, KJ5IMW. And VA3KTJ was in and out as usual this morning. You have a good day. And where do they leave off? I guess we had David, KR4BAD, and N0LAV, David in Houston. We got Henry, DW3HLI. And let me put you guys on hold. Let me go pick up Scott. He's on his way to work here this morning. We got to get him back into the hospital this morning. KY4MB, good morning, Scott. How's everything with you? And the last time you had eggs, how were they cooked?
Well, good morning, Godfather. Miss Vicky, everybody behind the stage. Thanks for the net this morning. I'll go, KY4NB here. I'll go with poached eggs. I did them in a little microwave cooker. Everybody have a wonderful day. It's hot. It's humid. It's going to be hot. It's going to be humid in Memphis. KY4NB, back to net.
All right, Scott. I didn't mention, tomorrow as usual, we'll be doing the second cup at 9 o'clock following the morning brew. The second cup at 9 o'clock tomorrow. Let me pick Ron in Rochester up, WA2WWK. Morning, Ron.
Well, good morning to everybody. Whiskey up to whiskey, kilowatt. Well, I like mine sunny side up, and when they're ready, flip it for about 4 or 5, just enough to zero the top. Get a spatula underneath them without breaking them, and that's the way I eat them. WA2WWK.
Sunny side up it is. You have a nice day. Good morning good afternoon, Henry, I guess it would be. DW3HLI.
Yes, sir. Likewise, good morning and good evening from the Philippines. Yeah, I had hard-boiled quail egg the other day, and tonight we had scrambled egg with toasted bread for a dinner. This is Delta Whiskey 3, Hotel Limenya from the Philippines. 73 is back to you, control.
Hey, it's really nice having a number of you Philippine stations checking in every morning with us. I think I had 3 yesterday morning. It's really nice to have you guys with us. Good morning to David in Houston, Texas. N0LUV. Well, good morning, sir. Scrambled with cheese, please. Everybody have a great day. 7-3. Scrambled with cheese it is. Another David in North Carolina, KR4BAD.
Well, good morning, everybody on the crew this morning. It's going to be scrambled eggs for me as well. You said it was the last way that I had them, and somebody else is doing it, and so it's always scrambled. I hope everybody has a good rest of the day, and this will be KR4BAD back to net.
Scrambled down for you as well. I'm going to give Kevin a chance here to take a few check-ins and let his voice be heard here this morning. He got up in godly hour out there, probably, 4 o'clock, before 4 o'clock in the morning to come join us this morning. So over to you, Kevin. Thank you for getting up and joining us. And don't forget about Ask the Elmer. Be in Elmer tonight, guys and gals, 8 o'clock in our Zoom room. Over to you, Kevin. This is Dick, WB2JPQ.
All right, thank you very much, Dick. This is KE7K. To answer the question, I've got 9 chickens, and I usually end up over medium or scrambled. But to the point of the question, yesterday morning we stopped on the way to the beach at McDonald's and got a bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit, and I guess that would be a folded egg. All right, let me run this one mobile station, and then we'll get right back to the rest of the list. Bruce in Kissimmee, Florida, KK4VTT.
Good morning, one. Good morning, all. Have a good, God blessed day. The only time I'm allowed to have eggs is on the weekend. The rest of the week, it's cereal with a banana. The last time I had eggs, my wife does it, so it's usually scrambled white, cheese, bacon on, and everything but buttered bacon. Hey, you guys have a great day out there, and thanks for letting me have some fun. KK4VTT. Thank you, gentlemen.
Right, 7-3, Bruce. Robert, you're up next, KJ5IMW.
Good morning, everybody on the crew. It will be a hard-boiled egg for me. Hard-boiled egg. KJ5IMW, back in the control.
I got you down for hard-boiled, Robert. Jason, KB5SAV, good morning. Jason, are you still with us? KB5SAV. Nothing heard out of Jason. Ken, KQ4UZG, good morning.
Good morning to Bruce. Yeah, that would be boiled in the morning, dried in the evening. KQ4UZG back in there.
All right, I'm going to assume you've had breakfast. I'm going to put you down for hard-boiled. Thanks for checking in, Ken. Jeff, KE8SMN.
Good morning to the boat crew. This is KE8SMN. Put me down for scrambled. KE8SMN, back to net.
Scrambled it is. Jose, KO4FBM.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, VG, and the rest of the Morning Brew. Scrambled eggs for me. Back to you, 73. Have a wonderful day.
Scrambled seems to be running away with it this morning. Next up is James. James, looks like you're new to the Reflector, so welcome. KA8FRK. Don't you have your egg time in Cape Canaveral? KA8FRK. James, are you still with us? All right, nothing heard. I'll recognize Doug and Kevin from the text line, WA8CLG and K2IV. Let me get a few more stations in the log. Any mobile stations? Mobile stations only, please.
K2IV, mobile. Good morning, Kev.
Kilo Charlie 5, Charlie Papa Oscar Mobile.
Echo uniform.
Kilo Charlie 5, Charlie Papa Oscar. Kilo Charlie 5, Charlie Papa Oscar Mobile.
Kilo Quebec 4, Yankee Victor Alpha. Kilo Quebec 4, Yankee Victor Alpha. In and out.
Kilo Echo 2, Echo Alpha Uniform. KE2, EAU, Mobile. Good morning.
All right, let's hold it up right there. Kev, I recognize that you're mobile, K2IV, KQ4ORK, KC5CPO, KQ4YVA, you were in and out, KE2, excuse me, EAU, and one more from the text line, we'll get you in just a second, KD2WRJ and K5YNU, both on the text line. Let's run these mobile stations. KQ4ORK. Good morning, Barry. The last time you had eggs, how were they cooked?
Good morning to everybody on the Brew Crew, and thanks for picking me up. It was this morning. It was 3 over easy. I was blessed yesterday when I was on a call and a client gave me 2 dozen free-range fresh eggs. Absolutely delicious. I hope everybody has a great day. Back to Net Control 73 KQ4 ORK in the mobile.
Yeah, very good, Barry. Yeah, those fresh eggs are great. I make lots of friends when I start handing those out. Kev, K2IV in the mobile. Go ahead.
Well, very good morning, Kevin, Vicky, and the rest of the Brew Crew this morning. I'm definitely a scrambled versus hard-boiled, but the last time I had them, they were scrambled in an omelet with ham and cheese. It was our dinner last Sunday night, I think. Sunday's breakfast worked out to be a great dinner. Everybody have a good day from K2IV Mobile.
Hey, thanks for checking in, Kev. Mobile safe. Dave, KC5CPO.
Good morning, everyone on the Brew Crew. It's a beautiful morning in north central Texas. Sunny skies. It's going to be hot today. I like mine in an omelet with lots of cheese. Nice and stretchy gooey. So, that's my answer for the morning. Everyone have a blessed day. 73 KC5CPO.
Seven 3 Dave, our final mobile station. Jason, KE2EAU.
Yeah, I think you may have gotten the call wrong. The call here is Kilo Alpha 2, Echo Uniform. Kilo Alpha 2, Echo Uniform.
Hope everybody has a good day. It's going to be hot. Bring back to Net Control. KE2 EAU clear.
All right, Jason, stand by just for a second. I'm going to have you give that again. We doubled up. We had a couple call signs very similar. Scott, recognize you, KA2EEU, got you on the log. Jason, do you mind repeating your answer, KE2EAU?
Not at all. No, over easy for me. And last time I had them was on Sunday. Everybody had it. Net Control, KE2EAU clear.
Yeah, very good. Jason got you as over easy.
Let me recognize what we got on the log. Actually, let's run the rest of these stations. Doug, you've been patiently waiting. WA8CLG. This is KE7K.
This is WA8CLG. Good morning, everybody. And scrambled for me. I had eggs, and I think I'm going to do a little yard work today. It's beautiful out there. Probably close to 80 degrees, but we'll get it done before it gets too warm. Everybody have a good one. WA8CLG. Back to net.
Enjoy your yard work, Doug. We've got KD2WRJ, K5YNU, KA2EEU, and W2PUT. Scott, let me feather you in here since we missed you the first time. KA2EEU.
Well, the last time I had eggs by themselves, it was scrambled, but I did have a fried egg on a burger the other day, but scrambled is normal. Back to you, KHUU, Claire.
I'll put you down for fried, Scott. Sounds like that was the last thing you had. We'll work these 3 stations, and I'll make another call for any new stations. First up is Mike, KD2WRJ.
Good morning, Brew Crew. You can put me down for scrambled. Occasionally, I like my eggs in a place for today. Everybody has a good week. Back to the net.
Scrambled it is. K5YNU.
Good morning, Biggie and everyone on the Morning Brew crew. Over easy for me. Very seldom scramble when I don't have a choice, but over easy. And last time was last Friday. It's time for another round. Back to the net control. This is K5YNU Mobile.
QSL on the over easy. Dan, W2PUT. Good morning.
Good morning. For me, it's scrambled, or as someone who has long since passed away used to tell me, I like my eggs all beat up. And gloomy day up here this morning in Antioch, Michigan. But looks like the rest of the week's going to be gorgeous. We're back up north again here. Back to you, W2PUT.
Hey, thanks for checking in, Dan. Got you as an all beat up entry today. All right, Carlos, got you on the log, N1CBM. We're open for any station, anywhere. Please come with your call signs slowly and spread them out if you can.
CV, that's KE0NCV. W4PPX, W4PPX.
Bravo 2, Whiskey Golf Charles, Kilo Bravo 2, Whiskey Golf Charles, mobile.
KJ5JOM, KJ5JOM, Bob in North Texas, in and out.
N3QMH, N3QMH, Bill in Apopka, Florida.
KF0UMA in Denver, Colorado, KF0UMA.
Alpha 3 Echo Romeo Yankee 3RY Mobile, in and out 73.
Kilo Juliet 5, Charlie Tango Charlie. Kilo Juliet 5, Charlie Tango Charlie. Kevin, Belton, Texas, in and out.
Kilo Edward 8, Michael, Indian Delta. Kilo Edward 8, Michael, Indian Delta. Martin Southgate.
I recognize the following stations: KE0NCV, W4PPX, KB2WGC in the mobile, KK5JOM was in and out, N3QMH, KF0UMA, VE3ERY was in and out, KJ5CTC was in and out, KE8MID in the mobile, and KJ4LXJ. Let's run these two mobile stations. KB2WGC, good morning, Kevin.
Good morning, Kevin, and the rest of the Brew crew. Scrambled it is, and that was yesterday. But we'll be in the New York tri-state area next week, and we love that favorite regional breakfast treat, bacon, egg, and cheese on a Kaiser roll. Have a good day, everybody. KB2WGC.
That sounds good, Kevin. Thanks for checking in. The other mobile station, KE8MID, Mark, Southgate, Michigan. Good morning.
Someone got something mixed up. I'm talking to you on an HT. I am not mobile, but I can still tell you that I do like my eggs over hard. But then I'll just say back to net control.
All right, very good, Mark. Not sure where I got the mobile, but thanks for checking in. All right, back up to the top of this list. Carlos, N1CBM.
Morning, Kevin, Vicky, and the rest of the crew. It's 80 degrees up here in the middle of nowhere, Ohio, Waverly, Pike County Airport. Just a runway with deer and dogs around. This morning I had the eggs sunny side up with a couple pancakes and a side of bacon. And more bacon and more bacon. That's the way I like them, sunny side up. Back to you, Kevin. Have a great day.
Thanks for checking in, Carlos. Phil, KE0NCV. Sunny side up for you, Phil. Good morning. Don, Hollywood, Florida, W4PPX.
Good morning, Kevin, and everybody on the Brew crew this morning. Put me down for over medium. Catch you guys later. Have a good day. 7-3. W4PPX back to net control.
Over medium it is. William, N3QMH.
Well, good morning to the Brew crew and from Apopka, Florida. And my choice would be a Western omelet with ham, green peppers, onions, and cheddar cheese. Back to neck and cool in 3QMH.
Very good, William. Thank you for checking in. Travis, KF0UMA.
No eggs for me this morning. I'm at the office. I just had a couple of frozen waffles. So, it's going to be a good day.
Well, today's question, Travis, is the last time you had eggs, how were they cooked?
Sorry, late coming in today, and this is like my second radio call, so I'm just getting used to it. Over easy, I think, with whoever just said a lot of bacon.
Well, very good, Travis. Welcome to the hobby. Congratulations. Welcome to the Morning Brew. We're here every 7 to 9 a.m. Weekdays, except for holidays. Thanks for checking in. Got you down for over easy. You can't beat the bacon. This is KE7K. We've got two text check-ins, KJ4LXJ and W8RJD. Rex, you're first up. Last time you had eggs, how were they cooked?
Good morning to you and the Brew Crew. The last time I had eggs was over easy on top of toast. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. KJ4LXJ, back to the net.
Put another tick in the over easy column. Ryan, W8RJD.
Morning, Kevin, Vicky, everybody on the Brew Crew. Put me down for scrambled. Pretty much the only way I like my eggs. So scrambled it is. Have a good one, everybody. 7-3, W8RJD, back to net control.
Great, 7-3, Ryan. Thank you for checking in. All right, we worked everybody in the log. Let's see who else we got out there. Please come down with your call sign slowly and spread them out.
WB4DX.
Whiskey X-Ray 4 Echo Tango, WX4ET.
Kilo Juliet 5, Delta X-Ray Bravo. Kilo Juliet 5, Delta X-Ray Bravo.
We got 4 stations. I recognize WB4DX, WX4ET, WB5ITT, and KJ5DXB. I think we've gotten every single call station with an X today. Seems like a lot of them. Anybody else would like to get on the log before I run this group, please come now.
R4 COH, Kilo Romeo 4, Charlie Oscar Hotel, checking in, no traffic, North Carolina, in and out.
KE4 VMU, KE4 VMU.
I picked up 2 more. Hector in Jacksonville, North Carolina. Recognize you as in and out. KR4COH. And Joe, KE4VMU. John in the Villages, Florida. You were first up, WB4DX. The last time you had eggs, how were they cooked?
Good morning. I guess it's pretty well, medium well. Everything was hard. Affecting that WB4DX.
All right, thank you, John. Have a good morning. WX4ET, Eric.
Well, good morning, everybody. This is Eric, WX4ET, located in Kingsport, Tennessee. The last time I ate eggs was over medium, and hopefully everybody has a great day. WX4ET. Good morning.
USL on the over medium. Eric? Chris, WB5ITT via the text line. Go ahead.
Good morning, sir, and the rest of the Morning Brew from WB5ITT. I guess I should have checked in with my club call. It would have added to the list under W5 Alpha Papa X-Ray, LOL. Anyhow, I don't know why I say that. I use the speech-to-text converter on the phone too many times. I like my eggs just about anyway. Scrambled, fried, hard-boiled. Never have had them poached. I'm not even sure what that is. And in fact, I guess it's time for me to go do breakfast. Hope everybody is having a good hump day. WB5ITT.
All right, well, before you go make your breakfast this morning, Chris, the question is, the last time you had eggs, how were they cooked?
Well, fried. And this morning they're probably going to be the same way. So, there's the answer. Sorry.
No problem, Chris. Just trying to keep the statistics pure for Vicky's sake. Frank, KJ5DXB, good evening. Good morning.
KJ5DXB, good morning, Kevin and everybody out there. Put me down for scrambled. Thanks for the check-in. 73 all, KJ5DXB. Back to you.
Scrambled it is, Frank. Last on the list at the moment is Joe, Southwest Ranches, Florida, KU4VMU. Good morning, Joe. The last time you had eggs, how were they cooked?
Yes, good morning to everybody, and thank you for what you do. Currently camping in Crystal River, Florida right now, normally in Fort Lauderdale, but over easy on top of some sausage and biscuits.
Well, that sounds like a pretty good combo, Joe. Thank you for checking in. Enjoy your camping trip. All right, this is KE7K. I'll take one more round of check-ins before we shutter up the shop this morning. If you'd like to get in for today's Morning Brew, please come now with your call sign.
November 2, Zulu Echo Alpha Mobile.
4FRR.
KQ8G.
JF5, WFX. And now.
I recognize Glenn, Joe, Carl, into ZEA, KO4FRR, KQ8G, and the in and out station. Could you come back with your full call again? Come back with your...
Got that, no problem. The caller's kilowatt, Foxtrot 5.
Whiskey, X-ray. Check F5, WFX. In and out.
Okay, very good. Marcus got you as in and out, KF5WFX. A little bit of key in there at the end. Final call for any station, anywhere. Please come now.
Kilo November 4, Tango Bravo, KN4, KTB, in and out this morning. KQ4, Golf Mike, Golf Delta Mike. Radio to Juliet, in and out.
There, we'll hold up right there. Steve's got you as in and out, KN4 TTB. There was a Delta Mike station, W4 Delta Mike. Could you come back with your full call? I don't think we're going to be able to get you in the log this morning. Thanks for trying. The Victor Juliet station. Come back with your full call, please. All right, nothing heard. Let's run, run these three stations, and then we'll call it quits. Glenn into ZEA. Good morning. Mic check 1, 2. Hope I'm working here. Into ZEA. Glenn, are you there? Nothing heard out of Glenn. Joe, KO4FRR.
Good morning, Kevin in the Morning Brew. Hopefully everybody's having a good day. Good to see you on the Morning Brew. To answer the question, I think yesterday I had scrambled eggs and a burrito. Talk to you in the Zoom room in a few minutes.
Alright, got you down to scrambled, which is kind of how my brain is this morning. I'm up too early. Last on the list is Carl, KQ8G. Good morning, Carl.
Morning. Well, I like, we have a restaurant in there. It's Big Boys. I don't know how many states it's in anymore, but they have it called a Blockbuster, and I like the eggs over easy, and they give pancakes, and they also have waffle potatoes, which are kind of delicate and it's a favorite. So that's what we like. But a friend of mine was a short order cook, and he could never make it because he couldn't make the breakfast. There's over easy, there's over soft, there's over light, there's all way of manner, and to know how to make those to whatever people request is quite a challenge. Thanks for the question, and have a great day. KQAT.
Very good, Carl. Thanks for closing us out today. And just quickly, I will say that scrambled and over easy were the two leaders. Scrambled 34.5%, and over easy was 17, almost 18%. And the omelets came in just behind that at 12.5%. So lots of different ways to have your eggs. I'd like to thank Scott and Dick for letting me have a little bit of fun this morning. And Vicki, if you're listening, mobile safe. I look forward to having you back on the log. This is KE7K. I'll be closing up this morning's Morning Brew and heading back to bed and to get the rest of my beauty sleep. 7-3. KE7K.